Hey guys, welcome back to another video by Mish Kids, and today I am going to be showing you how to build houses in Minecraft. So first of all, I just want to say that any type of structure that can contain something or has a use and usually has to stay is a home. So the ones I will be showing in this video will be quite big. But even something as basic as this could count as a home. This is my house, and it's a pretty nice house. Now I'll just add a door, yada yada yada. And take that and bop, 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 bop. This is a good house. There's nothing wrong with this house. It is a little bit small. You can't jump in here, but that's fine. Or you could build something like this if you really wanted to. So first, I'll just take a show you through your house and make sure to watch for possible ideas that you could use for yours. So one of the biggies is these stairs. So these are actually stairs that you can use for your staircase, but when you apply them in a certain way, they can actually, just wait a minute. Okay, but when you apply them in a certain way, they look like shingles on a roof. And this can sometimes look like smoke. It just really depends if you want a chimney or not. Okay, the next thing is windows. If you don't have windows in your home, it looks fine, but there's something off. It just looks very bland. Even adding a few windows like I did here is always good. Now, I will show you some. Okay, so the next thing we're going to cover on the front of this is the glass. So this is good for windows, but this is even better because although it may look bad, when you add a structure around it, it looks really good because it's an actual window. But this one, when you add a structure around it, I mean, it looks fine, but it's not real glass, you know? This is like a window, so you can go, no wait, yeah, like that. So this one is just a block. It's kind of weird, right? So I want to try and use these glass panes much more, but only when you can surround them. Because if you can't surround them, then use something else. Also, these guys, you cannot actually use these. I just used a mod. They're pretty cool though. And banners. Banners can show a lot of design to your building, and they show pretty cool signs of graphics. I mean, look at that. It's waving. And pressure plates. I mean, nobody wants to open doors anymore. Why would you do that? Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to cover with is contrast. So, very dark things with a very light thing around it can look really nice, and it can be sometimes stylish. So that's why these stairs are made from nether brick, which is one of the darkest materials, while these are quite light. Also, we have most of the fundamentals you do need for this game, and there you go. So when we go upstairs here, there is quite a view from here. So if you have a view on a higher place or something, you want to have a really big view. You want to see everything. You don't just want to have one small little gap and see a bit, and you're just gonna have to peek just to see a bit more. But this is awesome because you can see everything. Oh, just wait a minute. Also, adding paintings in your building will look very nice because it adds a bit of style and makes it feel like a real house. Also, if you do want to, you can build a pen or something and have a doggo. You know, you can follow me. Okay, so today's the next day. Also, you might want to add a balcony if you want to. But if you do want a balcony, then you're going to want to have something on it. Because you don't want to get rained on while you have it. So make sure that. Okay, so this is a shed that I have built. But we won't care about that right now. Now, I am going to show you with all the tips you learned how to build a basic house. So first thing you want to get is if you're using wood, you might want to take the same type of wood in logs because it looks really nice. And if you combine that, with some glass panes, you can make some really cool designs, such as this one, which is commonly used by villagers. It's a really cool design because it sort of matches each other, and you could build a house just like this all around the walls. Okay, let's just break that and you can get up. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to make a house. So first what you want to do is you want to build a foundation. And the foundation needs to be long like this. Go away, doggy. Not now. Not dog. Not dog. Okay, and you take some of this. And you just build an outline of how you want to do it. Then, when you are done, you might want to fly up just a bit to see how it looks. If you like how your house looks, that's good. But if you want to make some adjustments, then you can surely do that. This is my house. I fly up and I like its design. So this will be my house now. The second thing you want to do is start layering it. What different types of wood are you going to use? Are you going to use some stone? Those kind of things. And you want to add a bit of pizzazz by adding some cool things. Now the first thing many people do when they build houses is they make it 3 blocks tall, which is about this tall. And it's pretty cool, but if you want to take things like that, then you want things like 8 or 9 blocks high. If you do want to upstairs, you're looking for about 7, 8, 9 blocks high. But we are not going to do a upstairs. Actually, let's do an upstairs, just to show you guys. So this is 3, and if I want my downstairs to be like this, then what I'll do is I'll add a block there. While that doesn't show much right now, it will to later. Okay, keep going. So we got our 3 layers, so now we're going to put these wooden planks up like that.
You don't need to worry about light once you finish the roof. You'll be good soon, because then we'll add the torches
Okay? Okay, so another thing that you want to focus on in your buildings is symmetry. If you're going to add a window on the side, you don't have to, but you might want to do a window on the other side. Doesn't have to be exactly the same size, but different sizes complement each other. This does not look good. Why? This is off center. It doesn't look right. It looks weird, and I did not change that. I should have changed that. I don't know why I didn't. So, now over here, the reason it looks good with the windows is because there's one on each side and they're the same. It does not really affect much of the roof of that either. So you really want to do that, especially for the front of your building to give it a nice appealing, look. Okay, right, back to our house. our house is over here. So now what we're going to do is take a door, and you can really choose which door you like. Dark oak looks good for now. Okay, so now we take that, and there you go. This is our basic home. This is all you need. But as I told you before, you can try harder if you want. So we're gonna take that, and now we have our upstairs column, I call it, so you can tell the measurements. It's really dark. Oh, and here, come doggy. Come into the light. Doggy? Yeah. Okay. Good boy. Okay. Now that we have that, I'm sorry. We can actually start on the upstairs. So you're just doing the same thing on the outline. You know what? Oh, let's add the windows now. Now is a good time to add the windows. So windows let in some light and let your person see. Now, most of our houses usually have one window or two windows beside the door. Why? To see who's coming in. And another thing, it looks cool. Now, this is a lesson I told you before. This does not work because these doors don't work with it. So now, we have to get an actual block. Okay, we got that. And then we'll go around the side. And now that looks pretty nice. I mean, who doesn't like a view of the bay? So let's make this a long and wide window. Now we can put glass panes because they'll work here. Another trick with putting down glass panes is if you're placing it like this, it's really hard to get it right, especially with a computer. So you might want to aim up at the block, like there. Much easier and much faster. So now we've done that. Looks pretty good. Now let's do maybe a small window. Or maybe let's do a unique window. That looks pretty cool. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, now that looks pretty good. And now let's just do one teensy little window here. Now, it's not so dark no more, and it has a bit of style. Sorry about the part in the roof. Just have to see. And I guess we could add a window there. There you go. And symmetry works good. So now we have our windows. Now we just have to work on the upstairs, and then we will be done our magnificent house. So, now that I laid the foundation, I'm thinking, this looks good, but how about we add a bit of stone? Now you can decide if you like that idea for your buildings, or maybe you just want to go all wood or all stone. That is completely up to you. Okay? If you add different materials, it gives a little more pizzazz. That makes it look pretty cool. But you should make sure you don't choose things that really don't belong there, such as, building your house out of gold ore. Why? Why would you do that? No. Unless you're looking for a fancy house. I mean, sure. That's really your choice. Okay. Now we have the foundation built. And I had my guy here. Yep, that looks pretty good. Let's make it one block higher. So now we're just finishing up our stone house. Also, now that we have built a foundation for it, it's time to add torches and also some stairs. So you want to choose stairs that you can choose contrast stairs or colors that match with your wood or stone or whatever house. So we got that, and now we just need some torches. So now you want to place your torches in good spots. Mostly the point is just to be symmetrical because it looks really cool when you go symmetrical. Now this is not equal because I did not build the house right because I was rushing. Because I don't want to make this video too long. So now we are on here. Is the really fun part, which I kind of like. You can choose ladders or stairs. Personally, stairs look pretty cool. So you're gonna make that. Oh, and don't worry about the blocking up the window thing. We'll fix on that later. Okay. And now as soon as your head hits, you want to break that above it. And we are going to leave these planks to make a really cool thing. Just you wait. Then we'll do that. And one final. This house looks a bit weird because I am making a tutorial for this. So now we have our stairs. And this looks really cool. If you like it, thanks. If you do. And so what we're going to do is we are going to block this off. Now, 2 space, and now you got a closet for like 1 chest if you really want. And you can break that if you want to get the extra window. So now you got a room to sit and think in. We'll add the door to that later. Also, if you want to find out how I thought of this idea, it's not my idea, but I usually just think of Harry Potter. I'm like, oh right, the closet under the stairs. Okay, so now we have our upstairs. Oops, I didn't finish the window on this. I will get back to you when I have finished that. Okay, so I have finished my house. It looks really cool. And if you really want to make it cooler, I mean, this is completely your choice. You can add a glass floor. That I'm not going to do a glass floor because I don't like it, but I did it from my balcony because it's kind of scary to see how far you are away from the ground. So there we go. We are finished our house. Now is the time to do the absolute hard part that most of you guys will hate forever. It's the stairs. You can watch me do it in the sped up version, so it won't feel too bad. Good day. So we are almost done our little house, and it looks good. Wait, what did I say almost? We are done our little house, and all it took was a bit of hard work and patience. Yeah. So anyways, this was how to build a house in Minecraft. This will be edited down so you don't have to go through the painful 30 minutes or something that I just explained. Anyways, thank you. And, right, I almost forgot. This little house. Okay, let's open her up. Now I will give you some ideas to use in your house. First up is flooring. This is basic necessity, but it's really if you just want to make it prettier. That's really the only reason. It looks really good with the flooring. But if it is a basic house, it doesn't really need flooring. Now, another one for this entrance is pressure plates. Just as I told you before, people don't want to open doors. They want it to open themselves. So you go, yes, and yes, nothing. Okay, and this is the closet. I almost forgot to add the door. There you go. Oh, another thing is you might want to use the spruce door if you're doing something like a closet because it looks more cabin-y, if you know what I mean. Next is upstairs. There's basically nothing up here, but you have an awesome view of my beautiful houses. Thank you very much. And over here is the view of the bay and some 2 short windows between the torches for symmetry. Symmetry, your best friend. Okay, now let's get out. Okay, doors are bad. I'm going to replace you with new good doors. There you go, good doors. Okay, so this is our house. Buddy Chum. Buddy, hello? Hello? Okay, there you go. Do you like my house? Look at it, it's beautiful. Why are you looking so... Okay, you know what? You're so... You know what you want, and you're just... Okay, then. Here's a cooked rabbit. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Do you like that? Eat. Eat. Why will you not eat? Fine then, I'll just give you mutton. Okay, you're not eating? Oh. It's because you're full. I'm sorry. Goodbye, mutton. Anyways, guys, that was my new tutorial on how to build a house in Minecraft. All of these steps are my opinion on how a house should be. You do not have to follow these steps. And just so you know, I'm not a good builder. I really only just built this thing in 2 hours. Yeah. You should look on YouTube for some other tips and for some other creators. Thank you, and bye. Also, like and subscribe. Go away, Glass. Go away. No. No!